Indeed, indeed. Don't you ever forget that. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with my microphone here. Big up, everybody. Sorry I'm a bit late. Please do me a favor, a bit of housekeeping. Please like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. We're on the road to 3,000. I don't know how long will it say that, but you know how it is. It is what it is. Um, yeah, guys, another day, man. Another day, another chat. And we've got to talk about Liverpool Football Club. There's a lot of outers out there, man. The world trusted people are saying honest out. Can I blame them? Not really. Everybody's entitled to their opinion at the end of the day. And it's up to them what they want to do. So I'm just here trying to calm everybody down, just like I did when things go wrong. Normal circumstances, I get pissed off and I say what I feel in regards to getting people out of the football club. But I think we're heading towards the wrong direction in this one. I think we're making silly decisions that can cost us in the long term, if you know what I mean, guys. So we just got to be careful, in my opinion. And I'm still, back in the team. I'm still back in Arne Slot. I'm not running away anywhere. I'm hurt as much as every Liverpool fan that's hurting at the moment. But we've got to turn it around, guys. We've got to turn it around some way, somehow. We need to go on a run. Really, we're in that situation now. We put ourselves in such a bad situation. We have to go on a unbeaten run, like winning games, like non-stop. Can Arne Slot do that? I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what the head coach is thinking at times. He does piss me off. And I keep thinking to myself, you're bringing all this to yourself. You know what I mean? Your tactics are so poor. It's, like opponents already know before they kick off against Liverpool how we're going to play, what system we're going to play, what players are going to play where. You know what I mean? You could play certain players in the Champions League and then you return to the Premier League and then you go back to the team that's losing every week. You know what I mean? So it's just a mess. And he's not learning from it. That's the worst part of it. He needs to step up as a head coach. He needs to, understand some of those players are not pulling their weight. And nobody in this club, apart from probably Soboslai Allison when he's fit, can say they're worthy of a place in the first team. Nobody can say that. Every player after that has an issue of doing the dirty work. The wingers don't do dirty work. The midfielders are all over the place. You know what I mean? You're going away to Brentford and then you're starting with Soboslai and Jones. Who's the hard man out of the two? Who's going to do that dirty tackles? Who's going to do that dirty runs? You know what I mean? When you have to tactical foul and all that stuff. Who's going to do that out of the two? None of them, because they're not that type of players. I've been saying for a while, just change up. Make it more solid. Make this midfield step back 5 yards. You know what I mean? And let them sit in front of the goal. Make it difficult for opponents. We don't even do that. It's just a mess, man. And now, all over YouTube, everybody is just all over the place. I shouldn't be coming out calming people. I'm the one who's normally angry and saying, get these people out. They're rubbish and all that stuff. But we've got to be careful, man. We've got to be careful. Because we could. The worst part of it is our people, our loyal YouTubers are going to these other YouTubers' channels and listening to them, if you know what I mean. So when they're listening to them, they get frustrated. And then when they get frustrated, they go back to their own channel and start, saying things they don't normally say. So everybody's getting under our skin. Everybody, guys. It's a worrying times at Liverpool, man. And it's something like that can ruin us permanently, if you know what I mean. There's no recovery. Oh man, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Let me just go through the chat, innit? Please like, share, subscribe, family. Like I always say, appreciate everybody that's on. Big up, Michael. What are you saying? I'm worried, mate. Where is our next win? I don't know. You know what I mean? We've got Crystal Palace tomorrow, I believe. I don't even know the next game. I'm so out of it. So that's the League Cup at home. Normal circumstances, that's a win. Can we beat Crystal Palace? I don't know, because we haven't beaten Crystal Palace for a while, home and away. So it's difficult as it is already. Hey guys, like, let me just put the volume up a bit. It could be a start tomorrow because Crystal Palace, they heavily invest in cups, so it's going to be a difficult game. So the more difficult a game is, the more probably we should do on the pitch, if you know what I mean. So hopefully tomorrow is a turning point. Hopefully tomorrow is it's a game like that will show the rest of the Premier League and the rest of the teams, obviously, that Liverpool is heading back to where they should be. Can we win the Premier League, guys? We clawed back 14 points at one point against the best Man City team. You know what I mean? So it is a possibility, but for me, it's done because we've given up. This is the worst defense I've ever seen in my life, of a Premier League since us. I think the last time we can't even defend the Premier League. Every single time we try to defend the Premier League, we done it twice now. We fell apart the season after. Klopp and Slot. It's crazy, man. Big up Bees and Toast, man. I hope you're okay, my brother. Big up Jason. How are we? We good, man. We are good. Arnie Slot is in the house. I will not get sacked. I'm here for the long haul. I'll play 4-2-3-1. I will stop the set pieces. Goals. Give me time. Come on, Arnie Slot, man. Come on, my guy. Big up John Conway as always, brother. That's funny. Now even rival fans are probably making Arnie Slot, profiles on YouTube and using it against us. It's crazy, man. Like, we're just falling for the trap, and it cannot be stopped, unfortunately. Oh man, I'm hearing it. I'm hearing Arnie Slot. Jürgen back. Like, what is going on? It's worrying times, man. It's worrying times, and the coach, he's not putting himself in a good position either. I saw this. Let me share it with you. Like Robertson speaking after the game. I like what he said. That's a proper captain. That is, you know what I mean. That's how you talk when you're a leader. I like that. I really, really like that, man. So let's see what he's saying, and share this with you. That's a proper captain. That's the way you're supposed to speak.
Got to work harder. It's as simple as that. In training and games, recovering better. All of us have to. When you're at this football club, people demand results, and the fans travel up and down. I guarantee quite a lot of them in their way in today. We're in Frankfurt as well, and they spend a lot of money to come and support us. And in a difficult moment, the only way to get out of it is work even harder and run that bit more and look after yourself that bit better.
Exactly.
And that's what we've got to do, because the results have been nowhere near good enough over the last 5-6 games, and we're the only ones that can get us out of it, and we know that. And starting Wednesday again, there's no rest. There's no time to regroup. We've got games, and sometimes it can be a good thing that you've got such a quick turnaround, and we can go again. But we need to start playing better, and we need to start showing a lot more consistency in our game.
That's a proper leader. That's the way you're supposed to speak. I hear him and Virgil. It's just night and day when they're speaking. I just don't like Virgil when he's doing the post-match reaction. I'm sorry. He doesn't motivate me enough to think like we're going to win the next game. It's like, the lips and all that stuff. Stop that shit, bro. Fight, man. Like, do something with those silly players that you have, man. What are you doing? Fight for the football club. Don't give me this lippy movements every single time. Oh, we have to go back to training. We have to do this. Shut up, man. I'm sick to death of this repetitive bloody after match reaction. I'm sick of it. I'm really sick of it, man. I get sick of Virgil and his stupid motivation. There's no motivation. If your captain is coming after the match and saying the way he talks, we're not gonna win anything, man. It's bad. It's really bad. What happened to I love clean sheets? What happened to that shit? Where is that gone? Idiot. Now, he's an idiot, man. I don't care, man. I'm saying it out there, man. Embarrassing. Yusuf, what are you saying? What should we expect this season? I don't know, bro. It depends how we're going to go in the next games. Are we going to come back again and play the same way, which is lack of intensity, lack of, drive? Or are we going to go and fight, if you know what I mean, and do something else? It's a mess, man. It's a mess. you know me, guys. I'm not a person that's lost for words, but I've been lost for words, you know, since this 4 defeats on a run. And I did say in the beginning of the season, the first 3 to 4 games, I did say, even though we was winning, we conceded too many goals, guys. And you know, we're 2-0 up, and the other teams are coming back. We're scoring last minutes. That's not sustainable. And what happened? Long behold, there you go, man. It's all over the place. It's a mess, man. We've got no life in this team. So let me show you what started the other day. Yeah, I can't believe. Yeah, we think that this team is more than capable enough to fight. They can't fight, man. There's no fight left in them. The fullbacks are awful. Bradley, I can't believe. I'm in shock how bad Bradley has been. Forget about Kirkes. Look at Bradley as well, guys. Like, the guy has been terrible all season. What's happened to that kid that tackled Mbappe, that did something, you know, that the whole world's seen and talked about? What's happened to that kid? He can't defend. He can't fight. He loses battles, gives throw-ins away. That leads to goals. It's just one thing after another, guys. Like, it's really, really bad. And you got Ekatike. Nah, he's become one of them. He's struggling on the pitch. Okay, we haven't got at Gakpo, but at least Gakpo tries. I know he doesn't have that chemistry with Kirkes, but this is what I see. You know, when you watch games, like, I've seen some of the YouTubers talk about it. The gap at the back is beyond belief. Like, how can Damsgaard and all these guys have that much gap here? How? Like, how they have this gap? Where is our midfield at times? Why is our midfield sometimes all the way up the pitch? Where's the DM? Where is the damn DM that's helping the defense? I know we keep having to go at the defenders, but where is the DM that's, you know, supposed to be there helping the defense at? Where is he? Why is he up there? At times, guys, it's so bad. Everybody's here. Like, I see this gap. Everybody's in the middle, like with the Brentford defenders. They were there, and you know, there's big space on the pitch here. Look at the space every single time. Where is that midfield? Where's the dominance? Midfield wins you games. Where is the dominance in this midfield, right? This area right here. Why is there so much gap between everybody? Why is it always like that? Where's the tactical, you know-how from our head coach and everybody else? Why is it always, you know, empty spaces everywhere? Like, you know, when you haven't got the ball, you got to go back. Where is the DM that's going to stand in front of the defense? Okay, you can go forward a bit, but don't go too far. When we haven't got the ball, get back and, you know, assemble. Avengers, everybody, go back a few yards. Make it like difficult for the opponents. We don't even do that. Guys, Brentford already knew they were going to win this game when they scored the first goal. They were already happy. Henderson was running the midfield. Same as Maguire was running that, you know, defense against us at Anfield when they beat us and he scored the winning goal. Teams know how to play against us. I've been saying it for a while and I still stick by it. I don't think we do individual players' performances analysis. Like, we don't analyze players' individually performances. We've got so many coaches at the football club. I don't believe they grab each player and take them to the video room and tell them what they're doing wrong and the spaces they give on the pitch. I honestly don't think they do that. The players are so far up, you know, as champions, you know, in their heads, they're so far apart of everybody else. They think they're so good that in their head, because they won the championship last season, they think they don't need to work hard. It's so bad. We haven't earned the right. We're not Man City. We're not Arsenal. We're not Man United. We're not Chelsea. We haven't earned the right to, you know, walk around the pitch. You have to earn that. First season, you win the Premier League. Second season, you work extra hard because you need to retain it. Third season, you get that respect from the opponents that will drop back, you know, and let you pass the ball. They already beat before they got on the pitch. and then the fourth season you dominate. That's how it's supposed to be. But we don't do that. Every single time we've won the Premier League, the second season, everybody's performing the same. Van Dijk, same. Salah, same. You know, like, go back and look at the Jurgen when he won the Premier League in the second season. We lost to Aston Villa away by 7 goals. You know what I mean? Van Dijk wasn't injured at that time. We was losing games left, right, and centre until they got injured on that. So it's a continuation of the same stuff. What I'm trying to tell you here. It doesn't matter the personnel. Names can change, but it's still going to be the same performances on the pitch, unfortunately, man. I don't want to see this midfield anymore. It looked good in the Champions League because Champions League is different kind of football. Champions League is attacking football. Teams fancy themselves against you. They don't do deep line defending and all that stuff. They play their game. But when it's Premier League football, you don't put 2 attacking midfielders in a double pivot and expect them to battle, hard-working midfielders of the opponents. It's hard for them, man. It's very, very hard. And they struggled. I can't see Curtis Jones doing a slide tackle. I can't see Curtis Jones pushing someone. He gets pushed every single time when he's trying to like hold on to the ball. You know what I mean? So you can't see that. Soboslai, great on the ball, great hard. He's a hard worker, athlete, and all that stuff. But he's not hard, man. He's a creative player, and we keep sticking him in right back again, and then we bring on Gomez to push him up again. What is going on? Like, honestly, like, it's madness. I would go. Let me show you what I would go with. Yeah. Let me. Hopefully, Alisson is back very, very soon. If everyone is fit, I'll just go back to the basics. If you know what I mean, get rid of all these, players that's not trying anymore. You know what I mean? Just get rid of them. Get back to basics. You know what I mean? Go back to the loyal, old guard, as they call it, that can defend. If you know what I mean, go back to that. You don't need all this, changes every game that we play. We don't need that shit, man. Just go back to the loyal people that you had in past performances that got you results. I don't even mind Endo even being in front of the defense and just protecting them for the whole game. I don't even mind that because I'm so desperate at the moment. Nobody can say they have the divine right to be on that team. Nobody can say that. We're going to lose anyway. But we could get a surprise. These players ain't performing, so they don't deserve a starting place. I know, like, everybody's saying, Endo, really? But listen, we're not losing. We're not winning. We're not winning games. Maybe Endo can change our fortunes in the pitch. You don't know. He will stay in front of the defense. He will make that last, ditch tackle. He will, battle in the air as well. He wins more in the air than any other player, more than Gakpo, who's about 6'3". It's embarrassing. We need ball winners in this team, man. We haven't got no ball winners. I'll go back to Endo. I don't care. Let him sit in front of the defense. Let him make a free out like that. What's wrong with that? Come on, man. Gotta be serious here. Like, what is going on? Bring back McAllister, but tell him fucking stay in front of the defense as well. Like, don't go too far. Support Endo, something like that. I'm trying to make it solid for you guys. I don't want to like do popularity contests. There ain't no popularity contest at Liverpool anymore. The players none of these players deserve a starting lineup place. Imagine you're dropping the big hitters, and it's World Cup year. Do you think they're gonna perform the same every game they play? Hell no. They're gonna have to up their game. So if you utilize the squad, change up and all that stuff, and then players get angry, and they have to fight for their place in the team. That can work, but the problem is this head coach keeps playing the same players again and again and again. It doesn't work like that. Take off Salah, bring on Chiesa, make him an inside forward. You know what I mean? Do something like that. Like, sorry, I don't even know what I went to the old team the other day. Sorry about that. We were talking about the old team, Yeah, so do something like that. He doesn't have to hug the line. You know what I mean? Let him do his runs. Let him do what Chiesa can do, which is, attack teams, and go that way. At least he can defend. You know what I mean? At least he can help out the defender. And then you look at Gomez, Konate, Virgil, and Robertson. I mean, There's height there. They won't get beat in the air, if you know what I mean. Because every club that we face after the match reaction, what do they say? We know Liverpool's weaknesses is the fullback, so we attack the fullbacks. They're already telling you. But the thing is, Arne Slot already tells them in the press conference in a way. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess, man. Gakpo needs to start up in his game as well. He needs to start, like, you know, cutting inside ain't working all the time. Go on the outside, bro, and have a relationship with your fullback as well. Look how solid that looks if we just start with this team. I know Endo is not everyone's flavor of the month, but at least he's a battler. There's no one in that midfield battling at all, guys. It's a scary times, man. Scary times at Liverpool, man. That's all I could show you guys. I love Salah, but his work rate is appalling. You know what I mean? He doesn't give you the work rate. Great world-class goal the other day, great, but you know, it is what it is. Have we won the game? No, it didn't count for nothing. So it is what it is. At least Chiesa will get back. At least Chiesa will support the fullbacks. That's the difference. That's what you need. Like when the opponents have the ball, everybody will be back. Look at that. Look how hard that is for the opponents. Look, there's no gaps there where the ball can go. You know what I mean? It has to be like this, and we could intercept it at the same time. Even if Endo ain't playing, Gravenberch is back. Tell Gravenberch to stay in front of the defense. Why do we need him to run, forward? We don't need him to do that. Just stay there. Just don't move from there. This is a solid back four, guys. Solid. Nobody is going to attack you in the air with this back four. Let me just put it that way. Big up, Tony, man. What are you saying? Slot is a dead man walking. We have been paused since January. The man doesn't have an actual system. He just makes it up as he goes along. So what Klopp spent years building, Slot has destroyed. I can't even argue with that, Tony, to be fair, mate. I honestly think this season, the issue that he's having is he's trying to get rid of the Jurgen team. But he did it in the wrong way. Instead of doing it in a smart way, he did it in the wrong way. He's trying to completely get rid of the Jurgen Klopp team. I thought last season he was a smart man. I thought he would do it, within a couple of years, completely get rid of that team. But it backfired, man. I got to be real. It backfired. You can't go into a season like this, man. I'm sorry. You can't go into the season with a lack of preparation and push players out there and tell them go out there and win. You can't do that. You can't. That's what he's done, unfortunately. He told the players, you're better than this team. Go out there and beat them. And he's backfired. So we could transition during the season. And it's backfired. You can't do that, man. You got to fight. You know what I mean? You got to keep we've got the core, of the team that won the Premier League. Slowly, integrate the new players in. That's what I would have done. That's what a normal coach would have done. That's what a smart coach would have done. But when I'm looking at the team right now, guys, the players look like they can't fight anymore, man. As I said, maybe start doing changes, bro. It's a World Cup year. No player should be underperforming in the Premier League or in the Champions League or in the Cups. No player. Every player should be fighting for his position. Every player should be, on top of their game. Because this is a World Cup year. If you're out of the team, your international team ain't going to choose you. And, like I said many times as well, look at Arsenal. They're not glamorous. They're not nice to watch, but they're winning games. You know what I mean? They're winning games. You got to give them credit for that. They're winning by 1-0. Not the most, open, expansive football. It's not like a team, Arsenal of old with Thierry Henry, Perez, Petit, Vieira. It's not. I mean, it's more like a Stefan Schwartz and them lot, you know what I mean? And, Tony Adams, deep line defending and all that stuff. That's what they're doing. And then they're getting the goals afterwards. That's the difference. They're making sure they don't concede. First of all, the most important thing, don't concede goals, then the rest will come together. That's how they move it. Kai Havertz will be back. Jesus will be back. You know, a lot of their attacking players will be back, and they will be scoring a lot of goals during the season. And we're in a bad predicament. We can't even get back, you know what I mean, to even challenge them. That's how you do things, man. I can't believe we're giving credit to Arteta. You know what I mean? He's not even, I don't think he's all that. But is the teams below them are awful. That's the problem. We are absolutely diabolical what we're watching. We are, man. And there's no defending Liverpool at the moment. There's not. But all this sack the manager and all that stuff is just overreaction, in my opinion. People need to be careful. Be careful what you wish for, as they say. Let the guy get it right. You know what I mean? Okay, some people they said the season's a write-off now. So let him try fix it. Let him try, you know, give him that time and patience to fix it. I mean, you gave him time and patience last season to win the league, so give him time and patience, man. If he continues with the same, you know, things every single time, starting the same players again, just losing every game, then I'll understand. Then I'll say, you know what, guys, you're right about him. He's not doing himself any good. He's got the gun behind him. It's just a matter of time before that gun gets, you know, it's just about a time before he gets shot with that gun, if you know what I mean. So if I see the same Jones, the same Salah on the team, the same this, you know, Konate's when they play him badly in the team and all that stuff, then I'll start to worry. You know what I mean? I gave you a team there that's more than capable of defending this long ball stuff that he keeps on talking about. If they can't do the job, then we've got to get rid of a lot of players during the season. Don't play them at all, if you know what I mean. It's unacceptable. The performances has to change. The performances has to do better. That midfield is getting overrun in every game that we play. Every goal they score is either in the wings, like a throw-in, or, you know, someone crossing it from the wings, or, you know, cutting through the midfield like a butter through a knife, like that. Knife through butter, sorry, knife through butter, knife through butter. That's what I meant. Yeah, so it's something we've got to work on. I honestly think this defense right now is strong enough to compete for you know, getting us back into winning. If he doesn't do something like this, 100%, Tony, he's a dead man walking, my brother. He's a dead man walking. There's no doubt about that. Get the comments coming, man. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to represent. I'll be on Hussam's channel later on, just to let you guys know. He wants to be there 8 o'clock tonight, so go and check that out later on. We could end up like Man U if we chop and change, but at the same time, Slot needs to step it up. Yeah, I don't think we'll end up like Man U. That's just a rotten club from top to bottom, from ownership to the team to the fans. It's just a mess over there. We're the champions. We're the current champions. We just got to find a way out of this nonsense, innit? And the thing is, this is the time for Arne Slot to wake up and change up, if you know what I mean. And if he doesn't do that right now, then, you know, so be it. You live by the sword, you die by the sword, if you know what I mean. I did say it many times, guys. Stubbornness is what gets you the sack. Stubbornness is what turns the loyal fan that support you against you. And this is what's happening to him right now, Arne Slot. He's too stubborn to change up the system. He's too stubborn to change up with the players. He keeps neglecting players that actually try on the pitch. We've got the player of the month, Chiesa, on the bench every game. Chiesa has not started one game in the Premier League since he's been at Liverpool. He started, you know, the Cups and Champions League and all that stuff, but he's never started in the Premier League. That's an insult to a poor guy that's done nothing wrong for you. And not only that, when he comes on, he gives it his all. He scores goals. He creates goals. He runs up and down for you. But yet, the people that don't do that are still on the pitch. What's going on here? What's going on with this picture, guys? Like, come on, man. We've got to be realistic here, man. What does that say? Capitulate. Oh, okay, yeah. I've never seen a team capitulate this badly 5 points clear. I know, to 7 points behind. It's a joke. It's a joke, Yusuf. I'm being serious, like, bro. But the thing is, it was always coming, my guy. I said it many times. We're conceding too many goals, and we're far too open in the games. And Carragher actually pointed it out, I think, after the Bournemouth game, when we was 2-0 up, and then we beat them, I think 4-2 or something, 4-3. So if people can see it and they're telling him, and he's, you know, trying to justify it, talking about PSG like football, it's madness. PSG don't have no competitors in the French league. PSG can do whatever they want. That's the difference. We're in the Premier League, man. Premier League is difficult. Premier League is the hardest league in the world. And it shows already this season, the way we're performing. You thought you're going to come back and play like PSG, free football, we could win anytime, we could outscore teams, but it backfired. We're scoring goals, but we're conceding a lot. So we're not even doing the basics of our game. He keeps talking about PSG. I said, fuck PSG, man. I don't need to talk about PSG. That league is dead. They could rest about like the first 11 and put another 11 in there, still win that league. That's how weak that league is. 5 points clear, and then we're 7 points behind. And we beat Arsenal this season as well. And we defended better. So you're telling me you could defend better against the, you know, better teams, but you struggle against the smaller teams. It's crazy. I include Man United with that as well. They're small as well. But it's embarrassing, isn't it, when you see Man United on top of you in the league, man. Come on, man. Sunderland and teams like that. Like, I would be sitting there in the AXA training ground showing them the table, man. Saying, look at this, guys. Like, that's embarrassing. Sunderland. Man United. Are you having a laugh? Bournemouth. And then we've got a fan base saying, like, oh, we need a Bournemouth manager to manage our football club. What do we need a Bournemouth manager for? What has he won? Okay, they play great football, they can defend, whatever it is. I want a winner. I want someone that could bring me trophies, that has a trophy pedigree. Come on, man. We've got to be serious here. Like, what is going on? Might as well just bring back, you know, Roy Evans and people like that. Freaking joke, man. Slot is going to Dubai again. I heard this story. I can't believe it. He ain't that stupid, bro. There is no way he's that stupid. If he does, sack him. Sack him. I'm even on board. That's not fighting back. Dubai to what? To do what? Liverpool ain't going to Dubai. Nah, man. If he done that, sack him. I'm on board. Bernie Snot gets sacked on Thursday. Don't worry, you are not getting Brendan. Yeah, I heard Brendan Rodgers, man, resigned, did he? The con man resigned. Brendan Rodgers, one of the biggest con men in football, man. Yusuf says there's no noise with the club to sack him. There ain't, bro. That's their project. Don't forget, man. They worked hard to replace Jurgen. They worked hard to get Jurgen's replacement early, if you know what I mean. And I've heard Richard Hughes went to the final training ground and spent a week with them, checking out, pretending to check out their system and all that stuff. But he was checking out Arne Slot all along. And then they got their man. Yeah, listen, if he's gone to Dubai on holiday again, sack him, man. Sack him. I heard this story. My mate sent me a message earlier, but I don't believe that. There's no way, man. There's no way. He ain't that thick, man. No way. That's another thing as well. International football. Why are you on holiday? You lost 3 games in a row. Why are you going on holiday, bro? Go and fix the problems that you caused. Go and analyze things. Why are you going on holiday, man? You've already had holiday in the summer. You've been to Ibiza during the season last season. So I don't understand where these holidays are coming from. You don't deserve a holiday, my brother. You have not done anything right this season. Everything you've done in the Champions League and in the Premier League has been wrong. Go and fix that shit, bro. I'm sick to death of it. Sick to death of this nonsense. I'm going on a holiday. What do you mean going on a holiday? Nah, bro. That's not true, man. There's no way. There's no way. So I don't even know when Alisson is back. Hopefully he'll be back very, 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 very soon. I don't want him like going too long, because you know, if you look at the goal Brentford scored the other day, guys, like Alisson. I know like people saying Alisson won't save that. I don't know about that, guys. You know what I mean? Alisson always narrows the angles for when forwards go through on goal. Like when the defense is, you know, high up on the pitch. Let me show you. When the defense is right up here, this is where they were actually. Alisson is always this far up. So when the, you know, the player was coming forward with the ball, Alisson will back up a bit, obviously be in the box, but he will narrow, you know, the angles for the striker to score. That's the difference between Mamardashvili and Alisson. So he probably would have saved it. I honestly think that. I know a lot of people don't think that, but I think that because he saved one-on-ones is the best. There's no better than Alisson at one-on-ones. Come on, man. You got to be serious here. Like, go back and look at the one-on-ones against better players than that Sade guy. He saves it, man. Mamardashvili looks like he stays here. Like, what are you doing there, bro? Come out the damn goal. Stop being scared. Why are you shaking, man? Go out. Get at him. Narrow the angle. Why? Konate is running back, supposedly. Yeah, man. We need Alisson back quick. Oh, man. If this is the future, we're in trouble, man. We are in trouble. I don't know what to do, man. Look at this area. This is the big problem area. Every area on the pitch is a problem. Fullback area is a problem. This area is a problem. This area is a problem with Salah not defending for the team. Gakpo, no chemistry in this area. Everywhere is a problem. Now, you know, Konate is becoming a problem because he can't run back. If you got, like, look, that's 5 positions, you know. 2 fullbacks, midfield, wingers. That's 5 positions, you know. If that's the problem of the team, then how can we win games? The midfield is nowhere to be seen. The fullback position is the most favorable position for every team to attack. And the wingers don't come back and help a lot either. So what do we do? Like, where is this head coach going with this? I mean, like, he needs to, like, wake up. The players are not backing you on the pitch, brother. So do something. You know what I mean? Like, do something else. Wake up. Virgil, where's your leadership, bro? Where is the Virgil that we know? Is your age catching up with you? You know what I mean? Like, you're not making the right decisions on the pitch. You're making some silly decisions throughout the games that we play. And not only that, what are the players with your leadership pulling their weight on the pitch? What are you shouting at everybody else apart from Kirkes? What is going on, bro? I'm sick to death of watching your interviews after the match. It's fucking pathetic. And we're gonna have to work hard. I don't want to work hard anymore. Just do something, bro. Win games. That's all I'm asking for. You're not working hard. You're lying to yourself. You gave a penny away. You should have gave 2. And this guy, why is he still in the team if he's not signing a contract? Look at Arsenal, man. They're all signing contracts. They're not even winning trophies. They're already talking about the future. They're not even talking about Barcelona or Real Madrid or anybody else. They're already thinking about what to win with Arsenal in the future. Our players, we're always, you know, hesitant about them because they're not signing contracts. We're always worried about them. This fraud here, boo, boo, fuck that, boo, fucking boo. You're either going to sign a contract right now, because in a couple of months' time, you're going to speak to any other club that you want, or fuck off. Simple as that. I don't want to see players on the pitch that's not committed enough. We have to discuss this, guys. We have to discuss this, man. January, he can speak to any club, including that fucking fraud club that wears all white that cheats every single time. I'm sick to death of Bibu. Sick to the death of him, man. That run he made the other day, guys, like, he slowed down, man. Imagine like running back and just giving a little barge to the player before he shoots. He could hit that shot. Could have hit it wide. But he didn't even make it. He didn't even make an attempt. Jokes, man. Absolute jokes. Bradley, I'm talking about the players the other day, yeah. Bradley is weak, guys. Bradley, I don't know, man. I'm worried. We might have to go in the transfer market and get another right back. He's not quick enough to get back. He struggles with battles. Doesn't support the. Obviously, he set up the goal for Kirkes. Great whoop to do. But if you're conceding goals, what's the point? You know what I mean? We're already 2 goals down, bro. But I want you to defend better. I want you to fight for the team. If you know what I mean. You come through the youth system, do something, bro. You're telling me you're a Liverpool fan as well. So play like a Liverpool fan, which is like lead by example. Run up and down. Punch people in the face if you have to. It's so poor, man. Really, really poor. And then you got Kirkes on the other side, the most timid fullback I've ever seen. I feel sorry for him. He's only 21 years old, guys, and people already having a go at him. I said many times, do the Robertson thing. Slowly integrate him with the team. 15 games into the season, he will get better. And then he will become, the fullback we all want him to be. But doing this to him, making him play, and then you got Virgil shouting at him every single time when Virgil avoids shouting at other players that don't pull their weight. It's not the way, man. It's not the way. Get the kid out of the limelight and play Robertson now. Just exchange, man. Exchange, man. Please, just exchange. Get the kid out the way and let Robertson play. Same as Bradley. Get him out the way and let Gomez play. Gomez, at least, I know he's got injury issues, but at least he can defend. He's got the height. He's got the speed. He's got the know-how. He's a winning player. The season when we won the Premier League with Jurgen, who was the 2 centre-backs? Virgil and Gomez. He's a Premier League winner already on his own. Let him be the fullback. Let him be the solid player that we want over there. So, we can defend better. It's a mess, man. Go back and revert to a defense like this. Make it hard for the opponents. Don't make it easy for the opponents, man. Just go back to defense like this. Why is it so hard? I'm even vouching for Robertson when I said he should have left in the summer. Come on, man. We've got to be realistic here, man. Too many, Arnie Slot says, too many fans and Wolves. I don't know what that means. This season has been so shit. Not one great performance. Bro, I haven't seen many great performances from Arne Slot's team in regards to battering teams. I think the last time I see us batter a team is the game we won the Premier League, which is Tottenham at home, when McAllister scored that cracker outside the box. That's the last game I remember we actually dominated a team. I don't think we do a domination a lot with Arne Slot. Even last season, like he said in his press conference, we win by the odd goal every game that we played. It clearly shows like there's no dominance in this team. I thought, this season is still like gonna implement the ideas of Arne Slot football. If this is Arne Slot football, then we're all in trouble, man. Yeah, there hasn't been, I can't remember 3 or 4 games like we dominated teams. You could say Tottenham away, maybe, when Szoboszlai scored a goal. I think Salah scored in that game as well. But, I can't, if you're champions, you've got to like dominate games. You've got to do more. I don't think we do enough of that, guys. I honestly don't think we do enough of that. Villa home and then City away. Oh, thank you, Yusuf. That's good. That's something to look forward to. Villa just beat that other team you just talked about, which is City. You know what I mean? So it ain't going to be an easy game. Let me just put it that way. I agree. The rivals ain't going to have a nutty to say about us. Nothing good to say about us. Yeah, 100% Bees and Toast. They're having streams now. All smiling, bro. I've never seen them so happy in my life. We were scoring, goals and, winning games before. They were all like making streams, crying on live, TV. Now, every single time I turn a stream on, like a live stream, there is Saeed, there is, Never a Foul, there is a Football Terrorist, there is, AFTV, there is all, even Expressions is taking the piss out of Liverpool. You know what I mean? Tottenham fan. We're finished, man. And then you got Flex as well, Man United fan. Take the piss out of us. Man United. Oh, I can't do this anymore, man. Wallahi, guys, this is bad. Wallahi, I'm not lying. I don't even speak like this in Somali or anything like that. Wallahi, this is bad, man. I'm just gonna go to the cinema going forward, man. I can't watch Liverpool games anymore, man. I can't, man. I really can't. I'm just gonna go back to the cinema, go back to my good old days when Liverpool were doing bad. I mean, and just go back to the basics, bro. Go back to basics. Tell your double pivot midfielders, just stay in front of the defense. Please, Arnie, man. Just do that for us, man. We're supporting you. Just do the basics. Get back to basics, my guy. I mean, just go back to what we did last season, which is, defending as a team, fighting as a team. These three having a relationship, interchanging and shit. Like, come on, man. Like, these three last season was amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing. The relationship these three had last season in midfield was amazing, man. You know what I mean? These three are the reason we won the league last season, because of that work rate in that midfield. The different style of play they have as well. You got Soboslai that runs up and down. You got McAllister with the technical ability and aggression at the same time. And then you got Gravenberch with his finesse and maneuvers like he does on the pitch when he goes around players and then goes forward and sets up players. That's what I miss, man. We don't even have that this season. I'm begging players to do the basics of their game, man. You know what I mean? Like, look, we don't even do that. Interchanging they were doing. Okay, you go in number 10, I'll cover you here. Yeah, you go there, I'll go there, and you go there. You know what I mean? It was like this. It was like this the whole season last season. When the games weren't going right, they were interchanging. All right, things are not working out. Gravenberch, you play in the 10 role, I'll sit back with Soboslai. Let's see if we could give you the ball and you could do those, maneuvers like you normally do, which is, turn players and then, pass it to the attack and they could score a goal. That's how we was doing. Interchanging all the time. This season was just static. We give like this much space to opponents. How can that space there, this space here, how can it be open like that? How is this happening in our team, guys? How can opponents have that much space in our half? And then you wonder why we concede goals, because the defense is always pushing back. They're always pushing back, which means the attack will come forward every single time closer to the goal, like Caicedo scored in the other game, like top corner here, side netting, sorry. That's why, because there was space like this. And then you look at Sade with Brentford, the same thing. And then you look at the Semenya, I think that's his name, the one who plays for Bournemouth. Look at how he came like through the midfield and then shot in the bottom corner. It's always the same. There's always gaps here. There's no tactical fouls. There's nothing like that. We just let players go through. If you can't catch the player, kick his legs. Get a yellow card. Oh, man. Wallahi, guys, like, this is crazy, man. I can't believe like what's happening to us, man. And you know what it is? As soon as we can see the goal, this head coach goes back. He tells Soboslai, let me bring on a midfielder. Let me bring on number 7. And then you go in a right back position. He doesn't even let that team work it out. He doesn't even let it, like, and then we go like this, and then we don't create anything. I love Wirtz. He will become Liverpool's main player one day, but it's too much too soon for him at the moment. He's struggling, guys. He's only 22. He's never experienced the Premier League. The Premier League is an animal you can't mess with. I'm telling you, it's difficult. I've seen greater players fail in the Premier League. Greater players, including Salah and De Bruyne. They've come to Chelsea, and look what happened to them. Next season, they were sold. They were loaned out. Oh, man. Can't believe it, man. Really can't believe what I'm watching this season. Oh. Nothing good, man. Nothing good. We play Villa on Saturday. Oh, I'm back at work, but I'm gonna come back and watch that. Brendan Rodgers just resigned. Yeah, he's shit, MK, man. He's always been shit. He's a con man, bro. He's a con man. We had an excuse last time, at least. We had a whole defense out. We are top of at Christmas that season. I remember Trudon, and Matip got injured I think in Jan, next to January, I think, and then it all fell apart. But we wasn't that good either that season. I remember, bro. We wasn't that good. Hello, my friend. Big up, Clive, man. I hope you're okay, my brother. Big up, Red, for life. We need the eye of the tiger, man. There's none. I think we're more Stevie Wonder than the eye of a tiger, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're so bad, man. We're blind to everything, man. We don't even make the right decisions to even make the passes this season. Every single time we lose the ball, it leads to an attack and a goal or a chance. It's scary, man. It's absolutely scary, guys. Oh, man. VVD ain't like Henderson or Milner as captain. Them two were very vocal when they were on the pitch as captains. Spot on, brother. They were. That's the difference. I've always questioned Van Dijk's, captain's way of thinking. He's not very vocal, man. He just shouts at the same player every single time I've seen this season. But I've seen a lot of players do errors. He hasn't said anything too. You know what I mean? He's too friendly with players, bro. I remember Henderson and Milner, they had their own little thing. They were serious. They wasn't like taking any bullshits. Even in the training ground, you don't see Henderson coming to the camera doing some poses and all that stuff. They don't do shit like that. They're always serious about the game. But the worst part of it is, how can Van Dijk shout at anyone? His performances have dropped as well. He's not doing much. He's struggling on the pitch. Carvajal needs surgery. Trent gonna play? Good luck to them, innit? Good luck to them. Big up, Colin, my guy. It's over, mate. The players don't believe in Slot anymore. When a player don't believe, it's over. They checked out, yeah. They are checked out. Subconsciously checked out. Yeah, they are checked out, bro. They are checked out, man. Some of them, anyway. We'll see, bro. I just want to see what he picks in the next games. If I see the same crap every single time, then he's a dead man walking. There's no doubt about that. Grab Endo together for me. There you go, Callum. Look at that. Think outside the box, bro. I mean, think outside the box. What does Gravenberch do? He likes to, maneuver the ball. He gets into areas where you could pass him the ball and he could turn around and attack. What can Endo do? Defend. Aggressive. Win the balls in the air. Pause. He could do things like that. That's what you need in that midfield. He might not have the, legs. Neither has McAllister. But he will give you that 100%. That's the difference. When things are not working out, go back to that, route of being solid. And that you can do with those players. But we're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that. You're right. Slot has lost the dressing room. They ain't hearing Slot's silly tactics anymore. I don't even know what tactics he's got, bro. Because when people show you, the graphics of the game, when they show you players are not in position, I don't think that's tactical thing. I don't think that's something that's worked in the training ground. I think that's something that he says, get on the pitch and beat those teams because you're better than them. That's the kind of attitude he has. He mistaken last season for this season because of the amount of points we've won the league last season. He took it into this season, thinking the same thing is going to happen with this new firepower that we have. We will outscore teams as we transition into the season. That's the mentality he's going with, but it's backfired. There's no tactics, bro. There's no way you could tell me there's tactics. When I showed you in the graphics, the midfield is always wide open. There's always about 4 players in front of their box when we got the ball. No one is moving, bro. No one is moving around that box. Everybody is just standing there. So where's the maneuvers and that stuff? Where can we do the through balls for the players to run onto and shoot? There ain't, because there's no tactics, bro. He made this mistake from the beginning of the season, basing it on last season, and it's backfiring quick, and he's struggling. Struggling, bro. Big up Daz, man. Big up a guy. They won't bust the gut because they've lost faith in Slot, mate. I think they want him out. If players do that, Colin, we might as well just call it a day, brother. I don't support things like that. This is what I've been trying to tell people. He needs to find a way to work it out. If players are intentionally like dropping games, then that's player power. When you have player power, look back into the 90s, Colin. Remember when the Spice Boys were, the main players? Look how that team turned out. Stan Collymore didn't even turn up for training, every single day or anything like that. He only turned up once a week because he still lived in Nottingham, bro. That's player power. We can't go back to that. This is where Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes and FSG need to step in now. If this is happening, players are down tooling purposely, they need to be out of the football club. I'd rather lose them than the head coach, because I don't want to go down the route of player power, bro. I don't want to do that, because that rottens the club. Look at Man United. Why do you think they've taken so long to recover? I still don't think they recovered, because they've got player power over there. And that's what the route we don't want to go down. Some of the players should not be at the football club anymore, including the one I always talk about is Konate. Of course, we've got to play him because we've got no centre-backs. But he's got no commitment to our football club. Why is he still playing? He's not worth 200,000 a week. He doesn't perform consistently every game that he plays. He doesn't deserve that. The only ones that actually deserve that is the consistent players. He's not consistent. He only turns up when the lights are on. But when the lights are not on, there you go. The performance is 3 goals to 2. There you go. That's Konate in a nutshell. If it's Real Madrid, if it's Man United, if it's Arsenal, if it's Man City, he'll turn up. But when it's the Brentfords and your Bournemouths and these other teams, he'll check out. You can't have players like that in your team. We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the Skirtles, Mark Wrights and Scales and Phil Babbs. We can't go to that shit anymore. I'm not with that anymore. Yeah, thanks. Thumbs up with that one as well. Yeah, we can't go with that. We need to go, we need to like grow a pair here. He, as a head coach, needs to grow a pair, have a backbone, and get rid of these players that's not trying in the team. Every game that we play, we get out battled, get out fought. We don't show anything back. By the time we react, it's too late. Near the end of the game's already won. It's just the same. Every game that we play is the same. It's a carbon copy of the previous one. How can he lose 4 games in a row and say it's okay? I'm just baffled here, guys. Honest to God, I'm baffled here. It's not okay. Endo will also take that yellow. There you go, bro. There you go, Daz. Spot on. He will take that yellow card. He will make sure that player doesn't get past him. Imagine someone tripped over Sade on the way to the goal. He wouldn't score that goal. Take the yellow. Mama Dashvili Gomez, Van Dijk, so Konate, Van Dijk, Robbo, Grav, Endo, Soboslai, and Gomoa, Chiesa, Ekitike. Yeah, I'll take that tomorrow, Callum. 100%, bro. I'm with you with that one. Slot has lost the dressing room. The constant changing has caused this. Sobo is a right back now as a standard. That says it all on Slot. If Soboslai is the right back, yeah, then we've got a problem, man. We've got a problem. I mean, you're taking away a lot of, attributes from that player, which is, long range shots, running with the ball with pace and power from the midfield towards the other side, creating chances. You're taking a lot of stuff that he has. Why are you doing that? I'm sick to death of seeing Soboslai. Stop doing it, Trent. Trent is gone. I know you're looking for that long passes from the right back positions and all that stuff. Forget about that. We got to, adapt to a different system now. We need, a right back to be a right back that can defend first of all before this long balls shit you're looking for. We'll keep bloody reverting back to Trent. That's why he's playing Soboslai as a right back. Forget about that, man. Move on from Trent, man. I've moved on. Klopp won us a Carabao Cup with kids from the academy. I remember, yeah, Rodrigo, 100%. Woodman, Gomez, Endo, Van Dijk, Robbo, McAllister, Naoni, Jones, Chiesa, Rio, Ekitike. Yeah. Listen, in the cup, I could take anything. I don't mind. But I still want to win. I don't want to lose the cup. I mean, I still want to win some trophy. I've been hearing a lot of people saying, "Oh, we don't need to win the cups this season. Yeah, it's a write-off. Let's just concentrate on the league and the Champions League." Who are you to decide? Right? We've got enough players on the pitch that can, win trophies. What are we doing here, man? We've added quality with quality, but it's just the system. It's not working. He, as a head coach, needs to find a system. Simple as that. Simple as that. Chiesa should start always, especially in the Premier League. When is he gonna have a chance, for fuck's sakes? Slot, come on, man. Yeah, Rodrigo. Everybody's getting frustrated, my brother. Not just you. Everybody. Every man and the dog and the cats. Everything is yeah. We've even made a statement with Player of the Month. The fans actually vote for that. The standard charts. Player of the Month. Hopefully I said that right. I don't know how to say that, but yeah. So the Player of the Month of the club, obviously. The fans have made their feelings known, which is we're making Chiesa Player of the Month, and that should be enough for you to realize to play him. And then he comes out in the press conference. He says, "I don't know how he won the Player of the Month, but okay, you know what I mean?" Kind of attitude. Like, what kind of nonsense is that from a head coach? Instead of like congratulating Chiesa, he says, "I don't know how he won it." That's crazy, man. I'm worried. I'm really worried, man. If that's the attitude we've got of a head coach, and then not only that, he gives our tactics away. You know what I mean? He gives our strength and weaknesses away to the opponents before we even kick a ball. So they already know what to prepare for. They already know what team is going to be picked anyway. If you know what I mean, they already know. They already know. Salah on the wing, Bradley is a right back, Konate, Van Dijk, Kirkes, McAllister, and whoever is next to him, probably Soboslai, and then Florian Wirtz, Gakpo, and Ekitike. You already know. Before the game kicks off, you already know who's going to start the game. Because that's how predictable we are. It's so sad. It's really, really sad. I can't believe, we're going to see Chiesa at Liverpool. We've seen him in the last 2 seasons, and we've never seen him have a consistent run in the team, even when we're losing anyway. This is the perfect time to start playing him. We're not winning games. So give the guy a chance. Let him make the difference on the pitch. Let him show you what he can do. No player in that team deserves a starting lineup place apart from Soboslai. Give him a chance, man. Gomez 100% starts tomorrow. I hope so, bro, because we need Gomez. He didn't. It was Hughes and Edwards. He's the coach. I don't know. I don't remember that. Sorry about that, bro. I'm lost in that one. He's talking to each other still. Big up, my guy. Big up, Fozi. Long time no see. Big up, bro. Big up, my guy. I'm still here. You know what I mean? I haven't gone anywhere. Imagine we sack him and get Rodgers back. Oh, please don't do that. Don't do that, guys. That's a taboo. That is a taboo, man. That is a taboo. What are you saying, Bounty? We have to go strong versus Palace. I don't know. I don't know what this head coach is going to do, bro. I have no idea. 3-1 win tomorrow. I hope so. CJ. I really hope so. Unfortunately, we don't look like a team anymore. We don't, Rodrigo, 100%. We used to have a great team like 6 months ago. Now we just have a bunch of amazing players that don't know what to do in the pitch. Hard to believe. It's a Galacticos thing, isn't it? If you look at the Galacticos of Real Madrid, they didn't really win major trophies apart from the league sometimes, They didn't go and win the Champions League or anything like that. When they had Ronaldo, Zidane, Beckham, etc. They didn't really win the major trophies. They were there for show. So we're looking at a mirror image of that in regards to players not trying on the pitch. So, but at least they won the league. But that league is, you already know it's going to win. Even when you're performing badly, you're still going to win that league anyway. But that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's a struggle when you see things like that. When you got too many good players who don't have that work rate with the quality that they have, it's going to be a struggle. And that's what's happening to us at the moment. Pick up, Genghis, man. I haven't seen you for a bit. I'll be okay. 100% is a crisis, but not get rid of a slot. got plenty in the bank, and there is time to learn. He started top. He started at the top and then fell. Not sorted down. Sorry, not started down and climbed. Unique. Yeah, bro. That's why I want to give him the chance. I don't want to be part of this fan base that's jumping on the bandwagon. Or get him out. He's not good enough and all this stuff. I don't think people know football that much. There is struggles at times. We was winning 5 games in a row. Now we lost 4 games in a row. Okay, it's upside down to the results that we was getting in the beginning of the season. But there's still time for him to turn it around. Just give him a little bit more time, I'd say. Let's be realistic. What's going to take to get this right, and how long? VVD out, Salah out. Is it time? Kirkes recycle. Bloody hell. You want to sell? You just want to get rid of? Oh man, sporting director is from Bournemouth. Yeah, I don't know what you mean, but okay, I'm just gonna go along with that. Bounty says, "I want Inzaghi." Inzaghi who? That guy, man. Look what he did to that team the other season, bro. Come on, man. Allow that stuff. Big up Irishman, my brother. Hope you're okay, my guy. Yeah, allow Inzaghi, man. Allow. I'd rather have Klopp back than Inzaghi, to be fair, and that takes a lot for me to say. As a manager, relax. Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever. And honestly, he wasn't a fan of Endo to begin with, so why not get rid of him? It's kind of strange, isn't it? You keep him around when you don't want him as a footballer. Strange. When was the last time we sacked a manager? Brendan Rodgers? That was the last time? CJ? Yeah, Brendan Rodgers. Slot said he has no answers to long balls and throw-ins. Sack him now. When a manager, a head coach says that, guys, it's a worry. It's really a worry because you're the head coach. You should know what to do on the pitch. You should have tactics that counters that. And you're saying you don't know how to handle long balls and throw-ins? Oh, man. Oh, time is ticking, man. Time is ticking. Big up, Cedric. I haven't seen you for a long time, man. Big up for the slot looking for a Saudi job. LOL. How good is the goalie that will be there on Wednesday? I don't know if he's looking for the Saudi job, bro. I have no idea. But he needs to fix up very, very soon. Because he still, to me, Arne Slot still has support from majority of the fans. But there will be a time the fans are going to say enough is enough. And that's when he's going to get sacked. Big up Fozi, big up GG. I hope you're okay, my guy. And there's no way the owners will allow a couple of losses and still give Slot a chance, taking into consideration the expenditure made in the summer window. Yeah, listen. He's trying to like change change to an Arne Slot team instead of keeping the Jurgen Klopp team together for a little bit longer too early, in my opinion. And this is where the struggle comes from. Have we signed too many players? I don't think we have. But if we integrated these players slowly into the team, I think things would have been better. That's what I think. And I still stick by that because I said that before the season started when I was in other people's channels. They asked me, what do you think of all these players that we got? I said, as long as the head coach slowly integrates them into the team while he's got the core players there, I'm fine with it. But he made a big mistake. He messed up the whole thing. Please, people, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe and like button for me. I can see there's a few people obviously supporting me today. All I ask for is the likes and subscription. We're on the road to 3,000. Maybe we will get there one day. You know what I mean? And we'll celebrate. Let's hope we could do that. I appreciate everybody that's supporting me, by the way. Always, man. Always. I don't ask for much. Just get on the chat. Have your say. I'll reply to that. Brentford still created 7 big chances to our 3. We got hammered by Brentford. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm not here to defend that performance, bro. It was a shocking performance. But if you look at all the 4 games that we lost, how many of them did we actually fight and, try to win? There you go, bro. We deserve to lose all 4 games. Not getting Gahey is a big issue as well. You've sorted out the forward line. You sorted out the midfield. Obviously, still missing a DM. But what about Gehi? Why didn't we get a centre back? That's a taboo. You get rid of Kwanzaa, but you don't bring a centre back in. Why? Why do you do that? Don't make sense. Don't make sense, man. Genghis Kelleher looking better than man. Let's be honest. Kelleher looking better man. Let's be honest. Played half of the season last season. Yeah, Kelleher is a good goalkeeper. I'm not here to criticize him. Hell no. Arsenal can still bottle the title. Of course, bro. They're not playing them. You know, the most. Fozi, you're hilarious. Okay, bro. Okay. They're not playing the most, attractive football. They're not battering teams, if you know what I mean. When the pressure is on, everybody knows Arsenal fall apart. When you put a gun to their back, they fall apart. Let's be honest. So, still a long way to go. Still a long way to go. Am I hilarious? Thank you very much, my guy. Come on, Bradley. Come on, Bradley. What did you say about Bradley, bro? I was honest about Bradley. I didn't lie about Bradley. Endo don't have the pace, bro. Proved it in the last game we played. Listen, Genghis, players can't perform if they've been out in the cold for majority of the season, bro. They need a run in the team for them to get better. It's like everything in life. You know what I mean? If you've been out of something for a long time and you get back into it, you're not gonna perform straight away. It takes a while, bro. It takes a while. It's not his fault, man. If he played consistently, maybe his performances would have been better. But he hasn't got consistent performance in the team. The last game he played, LOL. Okay. If you put that, it's on you, man. Slot blames players and refs in the press conference. That's why he's putting me off a bit. But the fact that he won the league has credit in the bank. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it is what it is. The players that's been continuously misused by a slot have checked out for sure, mate. Sorry. If you're talking about Salah and McAllister, you know what I mean? I agree, but the rest of the players have been played in their proper positions. I don't understand, apart from Soboslai, but Soboslai is covering every position, giving it 100%. So there you go, bro. Chiesa can't check out yet. How he ain't checked out, though, is unbelievable. What a player, bro. What a human being. Let me just put it there. Soboslai has been our best player. Soboslai been our best player. Yeah, 100%, bro. Big up Irishman as always. Chiesa is ultimate pro. The way he's been treated like shit is a sacking offense. It is disgusting, to be fair, Colin. I've been defending Chiesa for the last year or so. I just want to see an opportunity for him. 10-game run or something, bro. 10-game run or something. He's not even getting that. It's unfair. I would give Slot until international break. If no improvement and results, then bye-bye. I hope Zidane already learned English. LOL. Yes, bro. It's funny. Funny. All right, guys. I think I've been on long enough. Please do me a favor. Like, share, and subscribe. If you want to chat to me, go down below. Go to my Twitter account. See everything down here. I'm on there. I'm back on the TikTok. I've been doing a lot of stuff on the TikTok as well. So go and check that out. Every time I say, if the thumbnail says, footy chat with Fozi, that means it's about the chat. If you guys want to say, have your say, come on here and have your say, of course. I will be doing the watch along for the Crystal Palace game, so I have to come back. That means we're going to win the game, because every time I do watch alongs, we win games, believe it or not. So yeah, I didn't do the watch along for the Brentford. We lost. It is what it is. Yeah, so I need to find a way to do watch along. So if we win on Wednesday, we beat Palace. That means I have to do the Aston Villa game, and if we win that one, that means I have to stay on for the rest of the season, so we can win every game. Whoo! Yeah, so check out the chat below and do whatever you can, man. Say whatever you want. Say whatever you want. So this is the team up I want going forward. No, sorry, mate. Soboslai back here. Where's Mr. Gomez? So going forward, guys, I'll go with this team. Bring back the old team. We're gonna be more defensive based rather than attacking. You know what I mean? Salah, angry Salah. We're gonna make Salah angry every time, putting him on the bench, and then eventually he's gonna start scoring goals. That's how Salah performs. Make him angry, like Incredible Hulk, innit? When David Banner, can't fight, weak. As soon as someone punches him, what happens? Gets angry, he hulks out, and the next steps happen. So this is what we need to do with Salah at the moment. So something like this, deeper than usual. Don't go too far up. Make sure, like when we haven't got possession, everybody goes back and defends for the team. Make sure there's no gaps appearing. And then this is not the League Cup. I'm talking about just in general. At the Aston Villa game, do something like this, and then see what we can do going forward. That's how I see it. Yeah, guys, that's me, man. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be back tomorrow for the preview around probably 10 a.m. And then I'll do the watch along later on. I could be back tonight with a panel. I don't know. You know me. I'm the most spontaneous, Liverpool fan out there. Around 11, something like that, probably 12. You never know. But I will be on not Judgment. I will be on Hussam's channel later on at 8 o'clock. So it's a crisis meeting. It's an emergency meeting. Check that out. It's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good show with my brothers, man. All right, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if you want to comment. And I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Thank you, by the way. So thank you to everybody that's in the chat. Thank you for everyone that's come on, and helped me out, man. Take care, everybody.